after hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. First and 10, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And now it's second down. Throwing from the gun here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now looking to throw. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Sticking to the air here. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Here's Jeanty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Las Vegas.
So in Reed, they'll give it to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll look to throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Airing it out to start this drive. Go left side, taken in by Adams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's going deep this time. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to try another deep one here. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half.
receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes
I was not expecting that to actually work, but it did. And then this. Oh, man. Good fight for that touchdown there, Jacoby. Good.
The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Back now, pressure coming. Rolling left, buying some time. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays. Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch and sleeping to start that drive.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And downfield, and Myers has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Working on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, It's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They are throwing it again. Escapes out to the left. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. On first down, Genty is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another give here to Genty. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a Vegas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders put up even more points in a win.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. They're going to try and throw here. Cut for big yards on the right side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on first. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
He's going to throw it again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Straight ahead with Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Genty on second. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. They stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Made it through the regular season perfect. They advanced through those 2 playoff games, and now, Brock, now they can officially call themselves just the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. Only them and those 72 Dolphins have ever claimed that piece of football immortality.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, Kate? Over half a century since we saw a team make it through an entire season undefeated. And in this modern NFL, remember, they played 20 games a season, at least 20 games. So we'd wondered if we'd ever see it happen again, but here we are. Witnesses to history and witnesses to one of the best football teams ever assembled.
Yeah,
here's Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And their story ends at the top of the NFL, holding the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
Good game.
Up in the booth, so fortunate to have a front row seat the entire way this season. So for all of us up here, my partner Brock Heward, our crew who does so much each and every week, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll catch you again next season on EA Sports.
Empty out the container. No, I'm talking about the vacuum. That one right there, the big one. Empty out the vacuum first. And then, yeah, you could vacuum it up, but just make sure that you, there should be space, dude. We haven't filled the garbage can completely full. As it is, we got to take out the trash that's in the kitchen. That thing's a little full. Make up for cool. Make up for my loss against the Ravens last season to make it to where I didn't win the Super Bowl. So, but we won it this year. So, not bad, guys. Not bad. Good team. I thought it was pretty funny though that preseason we didn't have Devontae Adams. As soon as the season started, we got Devontae. Once they got added someone else to the wide receiver core for me, it was game over. And to bring an actual veteran to work with a rookie and a what, third year, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember how many years Jacoby's been in the league, but um, yeah, fun, fun game. We're gonna start advancing. Let's go. Advance into the preseason. Let's get the off season going. Come on. I'm gonna mute my mic because my son is on in a party chat with a friend who's brokenhearted right now. So um, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry. I'm going through my roster real quick so I could see all I still have from the season. So, and who I picked up, who we lost, possibly. It's how I kind of tell what kind of season we might possibly have. So, still got Cosby. Good job. Tonka Hemingway. Okay, dude, you better be good, man. And then we got, still got Watkins. Okay, Wilkins. Okay, left. The middles are weak. Linebackers suck. I got Dax Hill. Miles Sheffield. Where's Porter? Ah, there he is. still. Why are you over there? It starts warming up. I'm getting it. I'm going to be taking it in once we get our taxes to get cleaned and refurbished real quick. Refurbish the PS5 and then yeah, go from there. I had some other stuff I gotta do. All right. Well, we're gonna end it right here. Well, actually, you know, I'm just gonna rest. I'm not gonna do any of those activities anymore. You've been asked to participate in a local food bank's family day event where you will share food and play some games with the kids. You have a personal training session scheduled for the same time. What would you like to? I'm sorry, Dirk Paul, but spend time with local food bank and stuff like that. That's important, bro. And to me, that kind of sounds a little more important. You should be able to understand that. That's cool. Yeah, alligator lizard that we found in the backyard. Dude, the alligator lizard that your mom that scared the shit out of your mom that was in the shed in the backyard. Out in the backyard of the duplex when you were a kid. That was your first pet.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA
I remember
Sports. Still early in this one
when
as we pick
like
up the action here
15,
in the first
16
quarter.
years old after a rainstorm and finding a gecko a newt.
So their offense
A
out
newt
now to
in the
get
front
this
yard,
game started.
of,
It's 1st and 10.
The house on Wesley Court when I was a kid.
Looking to throw right away.
That was fun.
Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right.
I used to
He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
I feel sometimes staying up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it, or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
Stuff like
that time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against.
Yeah, I knew that.
Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the...
Wait, what did he want me to do? Throw for a pass.
The forward pass also costs them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flush down now to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll work against the blitz. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Every tight end worth his salt wants really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
All right, sorry, I had a message.
Drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well.
Doctor prescribed if I had to come in, sign a paper, or if I could just let the daughter bring it in. Just to double check since I've already signed one. But since I signed a paper for Tylenol, this is a completely different prescription. So, of course,
play action on 1st down. Headed out right. And that's incomplete.
Inside your hand.
The aggressiveness there, like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Receive isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter.
Yeah, he ain't trying to
That's
slow
the
it
end
down
of
yet.
one.
Quite
Both
yet,
teams
bro.
with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing sevens on each side.
And
We'll
find the right
return to
one for you.
Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Obviously, this was the right one to lose the virginity, not the right one to try to start a life with yet, bro. Just wasn't meant to be. But you never know. If it was meant to be, she might come back later down the road. Yeah, if it's something that's meant to be, I mean, she'll realize that she let something that's worthwhile let go that she might try to come back, dude. It's up to you if you let it. Let her back in. I was about to say, dude. Okay. Uh, we lost the game, considered. I mean, it looks like we tied. But
So in not too long, Brock, we'd be headed for overtime. But as we all know here in the preseason, we're going to leave with a tie. A couple of teams and expanded rosters giving it their all in an entertaining contest ahead of our regular season.
see, if you don't have me in the game, and in a tie in the preseason, dude. Because I only started the first quarter. Uh, needs a tear in his beer. Shake off the roof. Okay. I mean, I hope they do something in the during this off season. Like some teams, like a couple people, we pick up something. But all right, I'm going to end it here. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.